everybody. Welcome back to 330 ENT. I'm Big E.
And I am Lady Scream.
And today we are on the third comedian for the upcoming show, Thursday, August 14th at the Funny Stop. So right now sitting with us, we have Angry Johnny.
And tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm from Brunswick, Ohio. Was born in Cleveland, Fleet, 63rd. Moved to Hinckley when I was 3, and moved to Brunswick when I was 20-something, 24. Bought a house, yeah.
Okay. And
I lived in an apartment first. But
when did you start doing comedy? What made you?
oh, man, I'm telling you, Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin, Henny Youngman. When I was a little kid, I was attracted to it right away, you know, and I always somehow wanted to laugh and be happy, and I had a way of making people laugh, I guess, and happy. It was funny because I did a show the other night, and my dad said, so they laugh at you? And I said, oh, yeah, Dad, they laughed at me the whole time.
The one profession where it's good for him to laugh at you.
Yeah, well.
And do you think when people are laughing, do you think that helps people in their soul?
Oh, my gosh, it is a healer. I mean, just think about what they say when you're going through something very chronic or critical in your life, and if your attitude is joyous, happy, and free, your healing, you know, is probably going to be better, you know, so that's important, yeah.
And I feel sometimes it's better to laugh. The laughter can make you go from crying.
Yeah.
You know, something funny. It could be any little thing. You could look over and see a bird, and the bird can fall. Oh, that's funny to you.
Right.
That, I think, helps with a healing process.
There's no doubt.
I just
no
think that's
doubt.
in certain people.
Yeah.
You know.
I can tell you, that Angry Johnny mantra was like the perfect storm. I was angry for a while, you know. There was a lot going on in my family. There was a lot going on in my marriage. There was a lot going on in our world, you know. And, you know, the masks really made me angry. I love to see your face when I talk to you. How can I meet you or know who you are when we have to wear these masks? And then, you know, the people at Home Depot and all these places, you know. When I grew up, if you had a mask on, you were trying to hide yourself or...
Time to take guard.
yeah, it was a scary thing. It was Halloween or you was robbing a bank.
Right.
You know? And so now they're telling us to wear masks.
I
And
don't like the mask thing
I
either.
don't want that in my life. I don't want to hide. I want to be an open book. I want to be free. I want to be
You know, if
loving
you're
and caring.
smiling or just straight face.
yeah. If you're not smiling when I'm talking to you, you know, I got to say, okay, what am I saying to this person that's not allowing them to smile? you
Right, you're
know?
gonna automatically assume looking at their eyes, it's something
No doubt about it.
devilish.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I agree
Yeah, it was a difficult time. So I got angry. I got really angry because I have grandchildren, I have children, and the future didn't seem bright for me at that time, you know. And I think the world kind of got moved a little bit, and that's just my experience, you know. And I know there's a health thing about it, and it just all the stuff that went on was very confusing and difficult to take in for me.
Have you done a lot of shows?
I've done 5. But I've been-
Are they local or? have they
Yeah,
been
open
over?
mics, basically. Not shows, I guess, is the way you would say, you know. But I worked construction for 44 years, and there was always somebody on the job or something that was fun, and, you know, and sometimes we'd laugh, sometimes we'd cry, sometimes we'd want to kill each other.
Were they ones where it was a contest?
Oh,
Like
no,
this
no, no,
one?
the open mics now. No.
So is this your first contest?
It is. It's my
Where
first
there's cash
contest.
prizes?
Yeah. I read it wrong, though. I thought it said
Right,
$2,000
right.
bucks.
He thought you didn't take him a hand clap.
Yeah.
But
You're
yeah.
trying to open up doors. You know?
Right, and I see that. And I really appreciate what's going on here. And,
And you can
and
tell
how.
your story, and it can still be your story, but you're still helping somebody, making them laugh, and you're getting paid for it.
You know what?
mean?
I
You're
gotta
not even
tell you.
trying. You're just telling your story.
And that's all I want to do. That's
all
all I
you
have
can
is my
do.
life's experience, you know? And that's it. You know, you got me. That's me. That's who I am. I'm me. And I can't change it. And I don't want to. I mean, there's parts I wish I could change or done differently, but it's too late for
That's
that.
what makes it your story.
Right.
And it's your story, and you're sticking to it.
You know, I've had some pretty cool experiences. You know, been to Liberia, West Africa twice. Met some. I still have relationships on the internet and Facebook
Okay.
and stuff with those people.
So you've branched out some.
Yeah, and there was comedy in that,
Yeah.
but there was fear. You know, you're going to a different world. You know, a lot of you know, but love is the whole thing. Relationships, and that's what comedy helps do. It helps build relationships because we're sharing our stories and our lives. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing you said. So, where do you see yourself in the future with the comedy?
Well, using my life's experience, I was raised right and I left. You know, just I don't have I don't have any kind of agenda other than to say, hey, this is who I am, where I've been, and where I want to go. You know, and I know where I'm going, so to speak, in my heart and in my experience. And I've been given opportunities to plant seeds if I need be, or I've been given so many opportunities to learn from others.
Well, I think too, this is different compared to the other comedians because they've done a lot of shows and that. This is good for you. You get to meet a bunch of good guys
Exposure.
and get yourself out there. And I'm sure everybody will help you, whatever.
Be
you need.
receptive.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is my wife will always say, you know, hon, people don't always understand your humor. They don't always, you know, but it's when they do, they do. And it's a mutual bond. But it's more about me learning about what their humor and why they have it comes out too. You know?
Speaking of married, you're a married comedian. How long have you been married?
40 years. May
And
25th.
so she understands your comedian side.
Yeah, she understands it real good because she helps me with stories and ideas and things to say and not to say, which it's hard. You know, I'm a
You need that.
61-year-old heterosexual male in a world that can't wait for us to die, seemingly sometimes. You know, and that's bullshit. You know, because we have something. I learned so much from young people. I love young people. I love teaching my trade to other people. I love being a part of that, and I'm just learning and living and having fun. You know, my dad had a bumper
Angry Johnny
sticker.
way.
My dad had a bumper sticker says, yesterday I was tired and today I'm retired. And I'm retired now. And it's difficult finding what
Something
to
to
do.
do.
And I'm not going to work on the house every day. I have real issues with my health, actually. I found out, you know, my hands are really messed up, so I can't do a lot of the stuff that I like to do. And so
You're
it's just
retired.
it's something comfortable and something uncomfortable, because I need to be uncomfortable. Because when I'm uncomfortable, sometimes it makes me open my mind, listen, and learn.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard, Angry Johnny, he's already gave you some of his need to know about him.
It was funny because I did a show last week, and Daniel from The Funny Stop, he listened to my stick and said, Angry Johnny. He says, I wouldn't even call you mildly frustrated Johnny. So the mantra's changed because the times have changed, and my reality is better than it was when I was angry, you know? And I don't want to be angry.
Good.
But I'm gonna
Good
stick to
question.
it.
I know you've had a little bit of time with the other comedians, just hanging out,
Oh, yeah.
chit-chatting. Who was one person you think might be your biggest competition?
Oh, definitely was with Willie Bear.
Willie Bear?
Yeah. Yep. Young people, you know, it's easy to say young people when you're 61, you know? And I gained so much wisdom from these guys, you know,
And it's good
in
to
this
do
line.
that.
Because
Right.
I come from a different world, you know? I mean, I was watching Popeye the Sailor and the Three Stooges and Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin and just crazy stuff on television, and compared to today. But it's still seemingly crazy today
Okay.
in people's minds and thoughts too. You know, different times. You know, but I'm not ready to go yet, and I'm going to adapt to what is going on around me best I can.
Well, please stay tuned for more.
Yeah, everybody come out and support him for his first show too. Come on.